Today we're talking about my 3-gram penis envy trip that I took back in actually nearly a year ago now. This was probably one of the cooler ones, like the more memorable ones, just because of the visuals that I got, and yeah, because it wasn't anything like, it wasn't a deep trip or anything crazy like that. It was just like the visuals were really cool. So I took 3 grams, and this was sometime in like mid-afternoon, I think. Took 3 grams, and so yeah, coming up about an hour, sitting outside, and I always start to feel it in my chest whenever the shrooms start to hit. I feel it in my chest, and then it kind of goes into like a whole body sensation. And I end up like an hour and a half into the trip. I decide I'm gonna go lay down on the grass, and I'm laying down on the grass, and I feel like the earth is like heartbeat. Swear, it sounds insane, I know, but that's what it felt, because I felt it through my whole body. Like it felt like I was like connected to the earth, and I felt like almost like a heartbeat. And I was laying down on the grass with my shirt off, and I'm just like laying out like this, basically. And I feel it. I'm like, I get up immediately. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I've never been in an earthquake before, but I assume that might be like kind of similar feeling, like where that ground kind of feels like it's shaking. But yeah, I was like laying down, and I felt like I'm just gonna call it the heartbeat of the earth, because that's what it felt like. That's the only way to describe it. So yeah, I felt that, and then I got up from there, and obviously I was laying down on the grass, got a bunch of shit on me, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. Hopped in the shower, I'm laying down, because I just didn't want to stand, and I'm laying down, water's hitting me, I close my eyes, and I'm like, the closed eye visuals were like instantly, and I hadn't had that closed eye visual like that in a minute. And I'm looking down this like huge checkerboard pattern, and it's all like green and black tiles going through, like it looks like it's going infinite, like it's like going on forever, basically. It was green and black tiles, not like black and white like checkerboard, but it was like green and black. And I kid you not, I'm walking down this like path, basically, and all of a sudden everything goes black, and there is a huge, like, actually it's like the Fortnite skin, funny enough, but like the heist Fortnite skins of like the jewelers, like the Ace of Queens, whatever, like all the cards basically. But I see this huge Joker character pop up with a mask on, and it's like a jester face, but like the anonymous face, but like a little bit altered. And it had this white suit on and black pants, and hold on, I have it written down. So this is how I described it, because I wrote it down. A large white Joker with purple cards and dice in hand. And for some reason, the 2 cards that I was shown was Jack of Spades and Ace of Hearts. I have no idea what that means, what it could mean. It probably means absolutely nothing. But I was laying down in the shower, and I saw that while I had my eyes closed, and I was like it didn't freak me out, but like I was so small compared to this Joker. Like this Joker was like a giant. It was huge, and it didn't freak me out, but I was like, what the fuck? Like what is that? So yeah, and then after that, got out of the shower, went back downstairs, went outside to the backyard, and I'm looking off into the distance. So my backyard is, you walk outside the door, there's a small little like 8-foot patio, and then the rest of it's all grass. And I'm looking like, basically, let's say I'm like this, facing this way, and the grass is that way. So So I'm looking out towards the grass, and I really start to focus on the grass at this point. And I start to see these like, it almost looks like snake coils, like where it's going in and out of each other, like that the picture of the snake going in and out of each other around the staff. It almost looked like that, like if you were to look at, or what's it called? No. Yeah, what's it called? So yeah, it was the snake was like, it looked like it was two snakes coiling up through the grass, and the more I would focus on the grass, the more prominent it would become. And it was like changing and shifting colors. Like it was green, but it was like tons of different shades of green while it was going up. And it was going across the entire grass. And then from the corner of my eye, so like in my peripheral vision basically, there's this patch of weeds in the yard, like huge patch of weeds. And out of the corner of my eye, I start to see it, like it starts to grow and die, grow, and like I'm watching the life cycle, like the life cycle of it, like over and over and over again. Really fucking cool. And then I'm laying down in our chair outside, and I'm looking up at the sky, and I kid you not, I close my eyes, and I start to see, like, you know, the Matrix numbers, like where it's like the raining code or whatever. I start to see that when my eyes close while I'm looking up at the sky, because the sun was out, and so it was like red and orange, like when you're looking at the sun when you close your eyes, and like everything kind of red and orange behind your eyes. That's what it was, except instead of it just being like red and orange, like just the color, there was lines of like the code, like from the Matrix, just doing the same thing as it's in the Matrix. I don't know how else to explain it. So yeah, that was probably the coolest trip I've had, like visual wise, that I was able to enjoy. And then I ended up about like 2.5 hours into the trip, 3 hours, like basically right towards the peak of the trip. I ended up smoking a little bit of weed, and I know everybody's a little bit different, but for me it enhances the trip. I know some people doesn't enhance it, some people it relaxes them. For me, it enhances the trip. So sometimes I like to do it to give it a little boost towards the end, and then kind of the visuals got a little bit more prominent, but I had done it a little bit too late, so I didn't get too much out of it. But yeah, it was a really cool trip. It was just one of those really cool like visual trips. There wasn't anything like mental. It was just like real chill, very enjoyable. The only thing I will say, the come down on both of them at the same time was a little bit annoying, because everything just sounded very robotic and fake. Like I was watching some YouTube videos on the come down, and I don't know what it was, but like the weed high compared and the shroom high coming down at the same time, with like the perception change and the sensory change, and all of it just kind of fucked with me a little bit weird. So that come down was a little bit annoying, but like the rest of it was great. Amazing trip. But yeah, don't do drugs, and see you in the next video.